They say that when you point a finger, 4 point back at you, and sometimes one of them might just poke you in the eye. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we start with the only man to ever defeat Turkey's #1 superhero, Ice Cream Man. The thing about having thieves as friends is that they might just be a bit, untrustworthy. Tip for criminals: if you don't want to be recognized, maybe invest in something more effective than a box.
Stealing phones from a store in Florida. But at one point, he lifted up the box, giving cops a clear view of his face. He was arrested.
Apparently, you shouldn't touch the king's guard.
Do not touch the king's lifeguard!
If only every victim of porch piracy had neighbors like this.
Put the package back! Put it back! I saw you! I saw you on the camera! I saw you on the camera!
If you find a hair in your food, then you're probably entitled to a refund. But not if it's your own hair. In case you're not aware, horses hate it when humans celebrate. When you decide to jet wash your friend, but Karma forgets to mention that the hose is too short. Walking like Beyonce. And then falling like Madonna. Anyone who believes they can run as fast as a car probably deserves some instant karma. He really picked the wrong car to try this on. You can demand your rights from a police officer, but we'd never recommend that you demand a kiss.
Let's shoot Rex then.
That's exactly what it's gonna happen! Come on, kiss me! Kiss me! And tell me who's the head honcho here! What, I'm not hot enough for you? I'm not hot enough? I'm not sexy enough?
We only hurt and drown the ones we love. This is a masterclass in not learning from your friend's mistakes. To be fair, getting your door kicked is preferable to having it ripped off by a passing truck. Like many couples, this monkey and chicken have a love-hate relationship. Being crushed by a giant teddy bear is a terrifying way to die. You can only assume she did something terrible to another teddy bear. Here's something we can all appreciate.
Hey, you're a jerk! No!
A bit of spray-painted justice for someone who parks across 2 spaces.
Think it's funny? Oh yeah. Yeah, not so funny now, huh? Yeah, man.
This is the water park equivalent of that never-ending buffering circle. If you act like a jerk at sporting events, then karma might just take it out on your kneecaps.
Somebody help me.
If you try to hide your phone from your boss, then karma might find a way to make you concentrate on your work. This grandma's been pranked one too many times. Careful which dog you make kissy sounds at. This one's a fighter, not a lover. If you're gonna get sexy with a bug, then be prepared, because the bug might just be into it. These two haven't quite grasped the concept of sharing yet. Even horses have boundaries. It's a good thing he's comfortable because he's not leaving that chair anytime soon.
Está ganando ahí. Y se sienta en la casa.
Y entonces si nosotros hacemos una cosa de estas, Dina nos invitamos.
When Karma decides that you're only allowed to fight a fish in their territory. Here's an example of a quick getaway that didn't quite go according to plan. If you're gonna be a Karen, then it's best not to try it in front of a judge.
But this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom.
As drunk passengers go, this guy wasn't too threatening, but he was still escorted right off that plane.
So I've been kicked off the flight because I asked when we were leaving. I don't know how I'll get back to Pittsburgh, but I hope you all get back to Pittsburgh tonight. They are now escorting me out of the airport. Thank you. Have a great night. This guy, Sheriff.
Sometimes all you need to deter burglars is your voice. This woman decided not to wear a mask during COVID, and the cop filming this wasted no time in showing her how the law felt about this.
Come on, dude.
Don't do that. Oh no.
Do not touch me. Who do you think you are? Not wearing a mask, people. This is what they do to ya.
Karma doesn't like it when you show off in front of cattle. This guy gets cut up and doesn't hold back telling us how he feels about it.
Yeah, you're an idiot, buddy. You can take a look, man. No blinker, your car's got fucking dents all over it. Wonder why, your bumper's falling off.
This guy pranked his coworker by dunking him under the water. Karma happened on an industrial level. This woman's either very drunk or she's had a very bad in-flight meal. When an angry biker feels the full sting of karma and turns into a humiliated biker.
Yeah, how's that?
A punch in revenge for a poke? Woo! That's hardly fair. Proof that two-way talk is an effective deterrent.
Hello? 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 I'm calling the police.
Sometimes the police just seem to appear out of nowhere, like ninjas with cars.
Truck goes by, another truck. Oh, and there we go.
Don't watch the guys jumping the turnstiles in the foreground. Watch the police arriving in the background. When an ice cream thief becomes the victim of an ice cream theft. Ah, the sweet, sweet moment when you see flashing blue lights after you've been cut off. Once again, a human voice is sometimes all it takes for a burglar to slink away with their tail between their legs.
You trying to steal it?
Here's another example of a perfectly located and perfectly timed police car. Thank you, Karma.
Well, they're just driving up the wrong side of the road. There's no door there. Oh, wait!
When this guy tried to stop protesters, he found himself being stopped pretty quickly.
Alright, what are you going through? What are you doing? I'm going to be late to it. What are you doing?
Even cats have to deal with bullying and kitty karma.
Harassing me.
I'm just trying
I'm gonna call the police.
You have your purse
What
on
are you
top of your
talking
car.
about?
Some people just hate kindness.
Mind your own business.
Yeah, this should make me go viral once I get out of jail. This neighbor turned up to complain about the quantity of dogs in this guy's garden.
Get away from my house and they won't bark. They were quiet until you came.
He's a professional dog walker.
Call them. I'm breaking the law. Go. I'm breaking the law. Go. Bye, Karen. Bye, Karen.
Breaking the speed limit and ignoring a red light. But luckily, Karma sometimes drives a police car. Perfect. when this lady, let's call her Karen, hit an airline employee after refusing to wear a mask. But karma was just around the corner in the form of the arresting officers. After she was confronted for kicking a seat on an airplane, this woman ended up getting very angry and very arrested.
Probably a marshal on here. Where's he at? Yeah,
where's the one that started this whole nonsense?
We assume this is karma for parking your truck in a disabled space. Being caught stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi red-handed, and red hands are not what you want when you're using a touchscreen.
Entonces me dijo, tengo que dejar todo registrado.
If you enjoy watching COVID-denying Karens get arrested, then here's another clip you'll enjoy.
Okay, this is not... Officer, you don't want to do that. Officer, you don't... He is arresting her for being on a public playground.
Fishing is a nice, relaxing pastime, unless a crane decides it wants to have lunch with you. When some sisterly teasing turns into a sisterly beating. Never mess with a man's or a woman's cake. Things can get messy.
Revenge from the god of goats?
Cat versus Rabbit. The Disney film that they didn't want you to see. Never tease someone with much better reflexes than you. Once again, we see Karma taking a ride along in a nearby police car. She told her track friends that hurdles were easy, but Karma and hurdles prefer you to be humble. Cheating with your baggage size can have pretty huge consequences. This guy got a double dose of karma for putting his feet on the seat, exposure on TikTok, and a fine from the police.
He really don't care. I literally caught him with his feet on the seat. Look at that, mate. You got caught twice in one day.
When you kill switch your friend, but then karma kill switches you.
I felt in seconds.
Pretzel dog.
Nobody asked for the pretzel dog to be invented, particularly this woman. She did insult its appearance though, and Karma wasn't happy about that. We're gonna go ahead and say that this motorcycle isn't serviced regularly. If you listen carefully, you can almost hear this dog say, "Ha, Karma." This prank seems to be going well, until he forgets about the light fixture.
It's your own fault. You know I'm not a magician. Prank superstar!
When you gently splash your boyfriend, then he turns into a fully fledged water ninja. An attempted example of animal cruelty soon turns into an example of complete idiocy. When you push a fellow human, the universe sometimes pushes back. This kid is just one step away from bringing karma to her family via a big stick. Here's a couple of humans taking instant karma into their own hands. Clearly, karma has an issue with people who boogie too hard. When a puddle is more like a set of rapids, it's not really important who goes first. Once again, the universe obviously hates it when people dance, and hates it even more when they block other people's views. don't want to be like those guys, do you? Well, make sure your universe is perfectly in balance by clicking subscribe.